Everybody, let's talk sports. The UH Warrior football team, meanwhile, took to the practice field today in Las Vegas as they continue to prepare for their second straight road game this Saturday against Colorado. Hawaii worked out at Palo Verde High School. Word was the UH players couldn't take to the school's stadium field for about 45 minutes while they waited for the school's marching band to finish practicing. But when they did get going, junior safety Richard Torres was one of the guys getting reps with the first team. The Kahuku alum, who's been used mainly as a nickelback in the 5 defensive back formations for Hawaii, is the likely replacement for strong safety Spencer Smith, who broke his arm in last Saturday's win over Army.
You know, it's really sad when you lose a guy like Spencer Smith, you know, but just going to have to step it up this week, you know, and play for him and hopefully do good, you know. I'm going to have to be able to communicate a lot, you know. When Spencer was out there, you know, he pretty much ran the secondary back there and he did a lot of the calls, so that's big shoes to fill. So I'm hoping to, you know, be able to step in and, you know, be able to communicate with the secondary and get all the calls in, and hopefully we can line up and make some plays.
Spencer Smith had 10 tackles and a forced fumble before going down. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. Richard Torres has 11 tackles this season. As for Saturday, Warriors and Buffaloes both come in at 1-1. Kickoff is set for 9:30 a.m.
They're going to have a chip on their shoulder. Anybody that gets beat like that, they can either do one of two things. They can, you know, it can hurt them, or I have more respect for them. I know they're going to come and really start the game in a pecked-off mood and come after us.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. UH head football coach Greg McMackin from Las Vegas, where his Warriors are spending the week before heading to Colorado Friday to face the Buffaloes Saturday. After stopping Colorado State 24-3, CU got smashed by Cal 52-7. And now they face the Hawaii offense that's rolling and spreading the ball around. Warriors second in the country, throwing for 401 yards per game, 24th in total offense at almost 471 yards per game.
Yeah, everyone's contributing from the 4 receivers to the running back. I think we evenly distributed. That makes it hard because now they can't just key on one receiver. They got to key on all 4, and it's very hard to find 4 guys to cover our 4. That's my opinion.
Moniz and Shane Austin have thrown touchdown passes this season. Kealoha Polaris leads the team with 4 TDs in 2 games. The Western Athletic Conference is taking both Fresno State and Nevada to court, seeking judicial determination as to when both schools can terminate their membership with the WAC. Conference Commissioner Carl Benson today said they're seeking to protect the interests and ensure all member institutions are protected from a potential and threatened violation of bylaws. Bulldogs and Wolfpack announced last month they're leaving the WAC and joining the Mountain West Conference. WAC contends that according to bylaws, both schools owe the conference $5 million in buyouts and can't depart until 2012. FSU and Nevada are challenging both the exit tax and the exit date, wanting out in 2011.
Back, the Warrior football team has 4 days remaining on their nearly 12,000-mile road trip. Today, they took the field for the first time in Las Vegas, Nevada. The Warriors are spending 3 days in Vegas before they hit the road again for Boulder, Colorado. But that's not the only adjustment they'll be making this week. Cornerback Richard Torres will be filling in for injured free safety Spencer Smith, who broke his forearm against Army last Saturday. Torres said filling Smith's shoes will be a big task, but it's one he's ready to do.
I'm going to have to be able to communicate a lot. You know, when Spencer was out there, you know, he pretty much ran the secondary back there and he did a lot of calls, so that's big shoes to fill. So I'm hoping to, you know, be able to step in and, you know, be able to communicate with the secondary and get all the calls in, and hopefully we can line up and make some plays.
With Smith out, the Warriors flew in backup quarterback David Graves as an emergency safety. The redshirt freshman isn't foreign to playing in the secondary. He did so as a sophomore and junior in high school.
What makes him the right choice from any other defensive backs that you may have had back here on Oahu?
Well, he's such a good athlete, and we'd like to get him on the field and then work him in as a safety. He's happy with it. He's just a competitive guy.
What would have to happen in order for Graves to see time this week?
I doubt if he can learn it fast enough to play this week. We're pretty well set for this week, and we're putting in our packages, and we're just letting him get comfortable there. And what he might see this week is some work on the special teams.
And the on-again, off-again relationship between Reagan Mauia and the Arizona Cardinals continued today. For the third time this year, the former Warrior running back was signed by the Cards. Mauia is listed as the only fullback on Arizona's roster, meaning he could see some time against Atlanta this Sunday. Call it the lover's scorn syndrome, but the Western Athletic Conference is not about to let two of its members pack up and leave without a fight. The WAC officially filed a lawsuit against current members Fresno State and Nevada and their soon-to-be destination, the Mountain West Conference. Since both schools filed to leave the WAC after the July 1st deadline, the suit is aimed to keep the two schools in the WAC through June 30th, 2012. The suit also states that the MWC should not schedule conference games for Fresno and Nevada for the 2011 season. Commissioner Carl Benson said the departure of Fresno State and Nevada leaves the remaining 6